Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, recording from Tesla Supercharger. In my previous video in this series, I have reviewed Tesla's standard autopilot and auto steer in depth. In today's video, I'm going to first compare different options for upgrading to full self-driving or FSD, then walk you through how I upgraded my Tesla and show you the before and after pictures. I will also discuss expected features that are missing in the current version of FSD and issues that I have found while testing it. Then I will wrap up the video with my first end-to-end full self-driving experience. As always, I'd really appreciate your support. Please share your comments, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel so I can share my upcoming videos with you. With that said, let's dive in. When you are placing the order for your Tesla, you also have the option to buy an autopilot upgrade. The advantage of buying the upgrade with your Tesla order is that you can add it to the car price and finance the whole cost. The disadvantage is that you won't be given the subscription option. After you buy or lease your car, you can always add autopilot upgrades either to the mobile app or inside your Tesla's infotainment system. To find the upgrades in the mobile app, navigate to Upgrades on the main screen. Then select Software Upgrades. Here you have two options, either purchase the Enhanced Autopilot only for $6,000 at the time of this video or buy full self-driving capability for $15,000 which includes Enhanced Autopilot 2. The other option is to go to the Subscribe tab and choose the monthly subscription. If you have not purchased Enhanced Autopilot before, you need to pay $199 a month for the full self-driving subscription. But with the Enhanced Autopilot package, you would need to pay only $99 a month to upgrade to FSD. The advantages of buying the package are that you pay once and you own it for the rest of the car's life and you don't pay anything extra even if the price goes up. But the disadvantage is that the upgrade stays with your car, and if you sell your car and buy a new one, you have to pay for the upgrade again. The advantages of the subscription model are that you can cancel at any time and only use it when you need it, but the subscription fee might go up in the future. The $15,000 FSD package is roughly equal to 75 months of paying $199 or over 6 years. So, if you are planning to keep your car for more than 6 years and have the FSD all the time, it might make sense to purchase instead of subscribing because the subscription fee might go up in the future. You can also upgrade the autopilot on your Tesla's infotainment screen, which I will walk you through in the next section. In this section, I'm going to show you how to upgrade your Tesla to full self-driving or FSD. Before you begin the upgrade, ensure you have the latest Tesla software and mobile app installed. As explained in the previous section, you can perform the upgrade using both the mobile app and Tesla's infotainment screen. I decided to do the upgrade in the car. To upgrade to FSD while in the car, open the main menu and then select Upgrades. As you can see, the only upgrade option available on Tesla's screen is the subscription. If you prefer to purchase the upgrade, you'll need to use the mobile app. To subscribe, simply swipe the slider. Then you should see an update confirmation message, and the Tesla computer will restart. Once it's back on, you should receive a message confirming the completion of the upgrade. Now, if you navigate back to the autopilot menu, you'll notice the new options. Auto Steer now features two new options, Navigate on Autopilot and Traffic Light and Stop Sign Control. Additionally, there's the new Full Self-Driving Autopilot option. The FSD package includes Enhanced Autopilot, which adds the ability to follow a navigation path. When in Auto Steer mode, you can activate the Navigate on Autopilot option. This feature is designed for highway driving and enables the car to automatically change lanes and exit the highway while following the navigation path. In addition, with the FSD package, you have the ability to detect traffic lights and stop signs in autopilot mode, although this differs from full self-driving. In autopilot mode, the car will automatically slow down or stop for traffic lights and stop signs, but it won't begin to move after the light turns green or when it's your turn at the stop sign. Instead, the driver is responsible for making the car move by pushing the accelerator pedal. Your other option is to enable full self-driving, which allows the car to drive on its own while following the navigation path on both highways and city streets. With FSD enabled, the car will change lanes when needed, stop and start at traffic lights and stop signs, and control the speed of the car based on the speed limit and road conditions. When using FSD, keep in mind that this feature is still in beta and not perfect. You must be fully aware and ready to take control at any moment. The cabin camera is used to detect driver attentiveness while FSD is in use. If autopilot is disabled 5 times due to improper use while in FSD mode, FSD beta will no longer operate. When in FSD mode, you have the option to set your driving profile as chill, average, or assertive. In the chill mode, your car will have a larger follow distance and makes fewer lane changes. In the average mode, the car will have a medium follow distance. And in the assertive mode, your car will keep a smaller follow distance and perform more frequent speed lane changes. Additionally, you can choose to be notified when FSD decides to change lanes, either by hearing a chime, feeling the steering wheel vibrate, or both. Lastly, you can configure FSD to minimize lane changes, but this setting will only apply for the current drive. After the upgrade, the first thing you'll notice is that there are many more details in the visualization panel compared to before. Now you can see more cars, pedestrians, and construction cones on various parts of the road and at intersections. You'll also see that FSD is now actively predicting the path ahead, even if navigation is not enabled, and it displays the possible path with a gray line. Another new feature is the ability to make the visualization panel full screen by dragging its right edge all the way to the right side of the screen. With standard or enhanced autopilot, when you push the right scroll wheel to the left or right while driving on autopilot, you can set the distance from the car ahead of you. With the FSD package, this behavior changes. Now when you push the scroll wheel to the left or right, you can set how chill or assertive the full self-driving should act. The more assertive you set the FSD, the quicker it will make lane changes and turns. There is also an option to limit the automatic lane change for the current drive. You can toggle this option each time you drive if you don't want FSD to make too many lane changes. When ordering enhanced autopilot or full self-driving, you expect to receive advanced parking features, including auto park, summon, and smart summon. However, after upgrading to FSD, you'll notice that these features are missing. If you look at the Tesla's owner's manual, you'll find out that these features are temporarily disabled until a future software update. This is because Tesla decided to remove the ultrasound sensors from its cars and replace them with camera vision, which is still in development. You can think of FSD as an advanced form of auto steer. Like auto steer, FSD is only available when a gray steering wheel icon appears in the top left corner of the screen. To activate FSD, push down the drive stalk twice. When enabling autopilot without setting a destination in the navigation system, FSD acts as a smart autopilot that can keep the car in its lane while adjusting the speed. In addition to standard auto steer, it also detects traffic lights and stop signs. While on autopilot, if you need to change lanes, simply hold the signal stalk in the direction you want to go for a few seconds. The car will then automatically and safely change lanes for you when it finds an opening in the other lane. The main advantage of Tesla's full self-driving comes into play when you use it with navigation. If you set a destination in the navigation system, FSD can drive the car toward that destination while handling all the turns, lane changes, and stops and starts at traffic lights and stop signs, and more. Your first experience with FSD will be amazing, almost like riding on a roller coaster. You'll be on edge, ready to hit the brake or take the wheel at any moment. However, the more you use FSD, the more you'll come to trust and enjoy it. But since FSD is still in beta and not yet fully perfected, you always need to be aware, vigilant, and ready to take control, as I had to do on several occasions. Overall, I'd say FSD is about 70 to 80% of the way there, but it's still missing that crucial 20 to 30%. Hopefully, future upgrades will bring it closer to the perfect driving experience. I've included a complete end-to-end FSD driving experience at the end of this video. When I subscribed to the FSD capability, the version of the beta I received was 11.3.6, which was not the latest version available at that time. Based on my observations with FSD Beta 11.3.6, I noticed several major issues that I hope will be fixed in future updates. These issues include: FSD Beta does not recognize bus-only lanes and attempts to switch to that lane to bypass the traffic. FSD Beta does not recognize speed bumps and drives over them at normal speed. I've encountered several instances of phantom braking with FSD Beta. The car suddenly slows down for no apparent reason, happened on both city streets and highways, and I had to press the accelerator pedal to get the car moving again. Although I set the autopilot settings to avoid HOV lanes, FSD still occasionally tries to switch lanes into the HOV lane to bypass the traffic. FSD sometimes decides to change lanes very late when exiting the highway, and it has missed the exit a few times because the exit lane was backed up and it couldn't switch lanes in time. I've also seen a couple of instances where FSD ended up in the wrong lane while driving on city streets, leading the car in a completely wrong direction because it couldn't switch back to the correct lane. FSD has difficulty with complex intersections and happened a couple of times that it just gave up and asked me to take the control. I've also experienced some issues when lanes are merging. FSD does not recognize merge arrow signs and tries to cut off cars from the other lane, not allowing them to merge. In one instance, it even pushed another car out of the lane. Another issue with Teslavian and FSD Beta is that they rely solely on cameras, not on sound. As a result, the system does not recognize approaching emergency vehicles and treats them like regular cars or trucks. So if you hear a siren, you should take control of the car yourself. Poor weather conditions also affect FSD's accuracy. You will see a message saying the self-driving capability has been degraded due to poor visibility.
Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video informative. Even though FSD is still in beta and not fully developed yet, but it's truly an amazing technology. You really won't understand the feeling until you try it for yourself. In the upcoming videos, I'm going to share my experience with upgraded version of FSD and was enhanced. I'm going to wrap up this video with my first end-to-end full self-driving experience and hope to see you all in my next video. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you find this video helpful and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so. With that, let's take a look at my first FSD experience.